Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And as you guys most likely know, I am quite bullish on XRP. I talk about it quite often, I hold a ton of it, and I think XRP might be the future. But there's some guys who are taking that a little step further, claiming XRP is going to be the one asset to take everything over. And I like that. Why? Well, it's basically very bullish on our crypto. So yeah, I'm not against it at all. I like people who talk about XRP in that way. Is it going to be the truth? That is something we'll find out as time goes on. But are the theories really fun to talk about and take a look at? Yes, I really do love them. But guys, on a side note, we are giving away $100 worth of crypto the first time a video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours. So make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And this valuation I'm talking about here comes from the Bearable Bull. Alright, over on his YouTube, he put a video. Ripple XRP must be a minimum of $270 price. And this is why. So I quickly glanced through. It's very slow because that's, again, the Bearable Bull style. Again, nothing against that, but it's not my personal thing. But what it comes down to eventually is Greg Kidd. As an early investor of Twitter and Square, here's where Greg Kidd is putting his money now. Greg Kidd also had a conversation with digital asset investor, and basically what DAI asked him is, do you think that XRP will really take over the Nostro system or something along those lines? And basically what Greg Kidd responded was, it will replace it, and thus this $27 trillion, which is what the whole Nostro system basically is. It is about 27 trillion. Do I have it somewhere open? Well, I think it's almost everywhere, but let's say we get $27 trillion. It will take over, and basically that divided by the 100 billion XRP tokens, ultimately here, is going to give a $270 XRP valuation. Now, in my own personal opinion, you'd actually have to divide it by, let's say, 99, maybe even 98 billion. As by the time that this all happens, there will most likely be so much burnt that, again, we got to 99 billion. So let's say it's ultimately going to go to about $300 per coin. But all right, that is just my own personal thoughts about the situation. If it really gets to, maybe like 97 billion, who knows? All right, it's going to take some time. The point, however, being that I personally have my doubts about whether or not XRP can actually take over this entire system. Why? Well, it's not that I'm against this, right? It's not that I'm saying it's not going to happen. It's not like I'm saying I don't want this to happen. I surely want to. However, this Nostro system, which is in place right now, logically, right? Don't you guys also think that this system should be, gone? And basically to get this system gone, not that much money would have to be locked up in different places, not being very liquid, right? Because right now a transaction would take a couple dollars, maybe $20 or $30 even, for something that can be done almost for free with XRP, right? That's basically their goal. Here you can see the closest estimate I found related to cross-border payments is on page 22, where they state the transformation journey has the potential to reduce the overall cost of cross-border payments for banks by up to 90%, reaching a target cost of $1 to $2 per transaction, or a total cost reduction for banks upwards of $140 billion, or almost 50% of the current cross-border payments revenue pool. The paragraph above is referring to the statements made on page 21, which said, the average cost of a bank to execute a cross-border payment via legacy correspondent banking agreements remains in the range of $25 to $35, more than 10 times more than the average domestic ACH payment. So does anyone know where Ripple is getting this $5 trillion number from? Doesn't really matter too much. It is about this. This is the FX number every single day, I believe, $5 trillion. However, the point being, would Nostro, right? If we got rid of that system, would XRP take over all that money then? Would people literally keep their money instead of in Nostro only in XRP? Well, there's one way to say yes, one way to say no. The reason you could say yes is because why would you have it in any other currency next to XRP if you can switch XRP over that quickly to any other currency? So you'd rather have it in that crypto while also possibly speculating on the side. The reason to say no is because you don't actually have to have any sort of foreign currencies or any even currencies elsewhere, basically. You just need kind of Nostro, or you just basically need money and you can just switch it over. So why would we have to hold money in XRP then if you can also hold it in fiat, because you can easily switch it over as well? The real cool part comes about what the utilization is going to be once they take away this Nostrovastra system, replacing it with XRP, which Greg Kidd and quite a lot of others are thinking, which again could happen if everything in the lawsuit goes out well. And I kind of am already assuming that this lawsuit is going to be arranged properly in Ripple's favor. You might call me too bullish, you might call me a shill. I'm not a shill because you can literally sell XRP if you want to. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. I'm just reporting on what I personally like to talk about. That's all. That is literally all I'm trying to do here. All right, I'm not trying to sell you XRP. I don't care if you buy or sell the coin. Why should I care? I just want to report for the people that do like XRP as well, like I do, and just give them a cool little update about what I see happening in the space here and what I saw going on. And something very important, because this video is going to get at least 70,000 views, because Bear Babu is a crazy guy like that. He gets freaking huge. Yeah, this most likely is also pretty influential. So I thought I should also kind of quote or comment on the situation here and explain my thoughts. So I think that if the $27 trillion system were to be taken or gotten rid of, it wouldn't actually resolve in a $300 XRP price at about 97 billion coins or so. I actually think it would be significantly less. On the contrary, I do think prices like this eventually for XRP theoretically should be possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. The $10,000 prices, however, all the type of stuff is only possible for XRP if the whole system were to change. And I don't see that happening anytime soon, as right now we saw this lawsuit here, which is already detrimental. I don't think they'll actually allow a $10,000 XRP ever. The only way that would ever work is if the whole system, which we are seeing right now, would just completely be demolished and a new system would come in its place, right? With XRP maybe in the center of things, which is what they're talking about here in this sense as well, which is just so hard to grasp whether or not it is possible, because we all know regulations can dim down innovation so hard, yet XRP will continue on. Whatever they do, XRP will continue, which is really the truth. And it is not actually that the rules are very difficult or even bad. It's just that they're vague and not really put up publicly or properly, right? It's just we do not know what is allowed, what is not allowed, and we don't know really, in my opinion also, what the power of the government is to really crack down these currencies. Since it is decentralized, theoretically speaking, it should all be deemed not a security. But what is their power? How much power do they have to crack it all down? We know Grayscale has done it properly, where they might never have to sell XRP. We talked about that a couple of days ago. But what about us? Or what about US holders? What if it's called a security? What happens to their coins? What has to happen to it? I really don't understand it. But yeah, on a side note, guys, make sure you check out GSX. I personally bought a couple of these coins. You don't have to, but I personally did. I put a couple $1,000s in. Some people like it, some people don't. It is a gold-backed coin with some huge potential. However, once more, things like this always have an inherent risk, which is why I'm just putting a couple $1,000s in and testing it out like some other altcoins. I'm just trying it. Now, there's a 5% bonus for using my link, and there's also another bonus because we're early here. It's not traded on all these places yet, which is why there are bonuses. But hey, everybody do their own thing. I personally bought some, but again, I cannot recommend you to do so. I'm just saying check it out maybe because I think it's a pretty cool initiative. Almost 500,000 XRP tokens have been saved from being sent to scammers. I want to quickly say, guys, is this never me in the comment section who's saying, text this number because I know a financial advisor? If there's not a dark bar around my name, it is not me. And I've said it at least 100 times, but still people don't know because maybe you're new to YouTube, maybe something along those lines. I do not really know for that matter. But what I do know is that you can really not fall for 95% of the scams simply by just looking properly. And I'm saying that because you can, in the comment section, almost always see whether or not it is a scam by the context or how people are responding. If people are saying, yeah, I know this good trader, you just easily can tell, okay, that's fake, because nobody ever talks like that. Like, oh, I know a good trader, he made me 7 Bitcoin, and he's going to talk about that on YouTube like that? That's very strange. Nobody does that. So think about it and look at it. If you see a really big conversation of all people just praising traders, it is always going to be fake, 99.9% of the time. If you see me talking about investments, it's going to be fake 99.9% of the time. In the comment section right there, it's telling you to text a number. If there's a number in there, don't ever look at it, don't ever text it unless you want to troll them, and so forth and so on, right? Just look and think, and logic, I think, would suffice there to find out that most of these things are scams. If somebody claims that if you sent them 1, they'll send you 2 back, think for a second, all right? Because I still get about 2 emails a day of people asking me whether or not those things are real. And if that's you, shame on you, all right? Because I get a lot of emails like that. Think about it for a second. Why would anybody in this world, If you give them 1, they'll give you 2 back. Why would anybody do that? I don't know. You could only say, oh, but they're nice, right? This is Ripple, the company, them doing that. Why would Ripple as a company ever do that? Think about it. Think about it. They could give some away, but they'll definitely not require you to send them some money. That's so strange. I don't get how people fall for that type of stuff. I really don't. But all right, I'm just giving you a quick warning so you guys hopefully don't fall for it again. If you have fallen for it or if you thought about whether or not it was real, it is not. And then the question that I think arose to many people's minds was, Ripple's SEC lawsuit, will XRP really survive if it is called a security? Or whether it's even called what it is right now, an unregistered security status. Well, basically just kind of not, because eventually it's going to be registered then, right, as a security. Right now it's an unregistered security, basically, allegedly. Would it survive this, and would it survive eventually whatever it could become? Well, I'm going to say yes. I've already said on Twitter that the Ripple show will go on. XRP will thrive further, and they will keep updating and progressing. However, it may become very difficult for U.S. citizens to get themselves a handful of XRP. However, you can always hold it, as even the government cannot look inside your wallet. They cannot push the money out. They can try whatever they want. They cannot push your money out. So from that perspective, you're always going to be golden. You're always going to be good. And I do recommend you guys to always just sit tight and watch this all unfold, as I think things are going to be really, really crazy here, guys. I do kind of think so. But yeah, that's my personal stance upon things. Also, by the way, check out Growth Masters Academy. It is my second channel on basically what I do on a day-to-day business, and I recommend you guys to check it out because, well, it's pretty cool, all right? No ads, by the way. I'm just trying to teach you guys the stuff I'm doing here to make money on Instagram. It's my freaking job because I built it that way. I should have maybe made a little bit of a different thumbnail. It's my mistake here. They look too similar, possibly. But yeah, it's pretty cool content, I think. So just check it out, and I'll be posting about 2 videos a week on here or so, maybe like 1, 2. I'm just going to keep that up consistently from now on, though. Same as for some other channels like 5 Minute Crypto. I'm going to be posting on here every single day. And there's another one which is called The Business Realm. I don't have any links on it right here, but also check that one out and go follow it because I think it's definitely going to be worth it. And yeah, I'm pretty positive on everything that's happening right now. I do not think $300 for XRP is very fair, as it would be pretty strange if we were to take over the whole Nosferatu system and still replace them with XRP, but then still having all the value inside of it. That would be pretty odd in my opinion. On a side note, though, it could happen. As well, it's the only coin they'd need, but that would basically mean XRP is a one world currency, right? Because you can really change it over to every other one. But it would work. It could work. It is possible. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.